Africa is a land of breathtaking landscapes and ancient civilizations. From the endless deserts to lush jungles, this continent holds secrets that defy explanation. Across its history and nature lie mysteries that remain unsolved to this day. Enigmas that baffle scientists, historians, and explorers alike. Today, we'll uncover 5 of the greatest mysteries in Africa. Hidden in the heart of southern Africa lies one of the continent's greatest mysteries, Great Zimbabwe. Vast stone walls, some over 10 metres high, rise from the earth with no mortar, yet they have stood for centuries. Built between the 11th and 15th centuries, this ancient city was once the thriving capital of a powerful kingdom. The true origins of Great Zimbabwe remain shrouded in mystery. Who exactly built these colossal stone enclosures is still unknown, though many believe they were constructed by the ancestors of the Shona people, a Bantu-speaking group indigenous to the region. Scholars speculate it served as a major trading centre, connecting southern Africa to far-off lands. Archaeological excavations have revealed glass beads and porcelain from China and Persia, as well as gold and Arab coins from Kilwa, a testament to centuries of long-distance trade and cultural exchange. The vast ruins are divided into 2 main sections. The western enclosure is thought to have housed successive rulers, while the eastern enclosure appears to have served a ritual purpose. Here, archaeologists uncovered 6 carved soapstone posts, each topped with a mysterious bird figure. These Zimbabwe birds may have held deep spiritual meaning, perhaps serving as symbols of power, ancestors, or divine protection. Great Zimbabwe is more than a collection of stone walls. It is a testament to human ingenuity, culture, and connection. Even centuries later, it whispers stories of wealth, power, and unanswered questions. Many questions about Great Zimbabwe remain. Who exactly built it? What rituals took place within its walls? And what stories and cultures was lost there? While we may never know the full truth, the ruins stand as a powerful reminder of Africa's rich history and the incredible civilizations that thrived long before modern times. Deep in the Sahara Desert in Egypt lies a mystery that has puzzled historians for more than 2,000 years. An entire army, 50,000 Persian soldiers, vanished without a trace. Some say they were swallowed by a great sandstorm. Others believe they met a different fate altogether. This is the story of Cambyses II's lost army, one of history's greatest disappearances. It is one of the ancient world's great mysteries. According to the Greek historian Herodotus, the Persian king Cambyses II, son of Cyrus the Great, sent an army of 50,000 men across the desert in 525 BC. Their mission was to punish the priests of the Oracle of Amun at Siwa Oasis. These priests had openly mocked Cambyses, refusing to acknowledge his divine right to rule over Egypt. In the ancient world, such a rejection was not only an insult, it was a direct challenge to his authority. Determined to destroy the temple and silence the oracle, Cambyses sent 50,000 men into the desert, confident they would crush all resistance. But the army would never reach its target. Herodotus believed the army was caught in a catastrophic sandstorm. 50,000 soldiers buried alive in the Sahara. Their story erased by the desert winds. For centuries, many dismissed this tale as myth, yet explorers and archaeologists have searched endlessly for proof. Then, in 2009, two Italian archaeologists, Angelo and Alfredo Castiglione, announced that they had uncovered evidence near the Siwa oasis: bronze weapons, earrings, and piles of human bones. The jewellery, they argued, matched designs from Persian reliefs, and they believed the rest of the army might still lie beneath the sands. Egyptian authorities dismissed the findings, calling them misleading and denying the brothers permission to continue their work. And so the mystery endures. Were the Castiglione brothers on the verge of uncovering the truth? Or were they simply deceived? The fate of Cambyses' lost army, swallowed by the desert or hidden beneath it, remains unsolved. High in the rugged mountains of Ethiopia lies one of the world's most extraordinary wonders, the rock-hewn churches of Lalibela. Unlike ordinary structures built stone by stone, these 11 churches were carved downward into solid volcanic rock, each one sculpted from a single massive slab of earth. Their creation is attributed to King Lalibela, who in the 12th century set out to build a new Jerusalem. At the time, Muslim conquests had made pilgrimages to the Holy Land nearly impossible, so Lalibela envisioned his city as a sacred substitute for Christian worshippers. Rising after the decline of the once mighty Aksum Empire, it became a centre of faith and devotion, a holy refuge carved straight from the earth itself. Yet how such monumental structures were built remains a mystery. Local tradition says the work was guided by angels who laboured through the night to aid King Lalibela in his divine mission. Modern scholars, however, remain baffled at how medieval tools could carve such vast cathedrals with intricate windows, arches, and passageways, all interconnected by tunnels cut with precision. Even today, the churches stand as living places of worship, drawing pilgrims from across the globe. But one question still lingers. Were these masterpieces the work of human hands alone, or something beyond the understanding of their time? Deep in the remote plains of Mali, West Africa, lives the Dogon people, a community whose knowledge of the stars seems almost impossible. Among the many secrets they hold, none is more enigmatic than their understanding of the Sirius star system. High above us in the night sky shines Sirius, the brightest star visible from Earth. Known as the Dog Star, Sirius is actually not a single star at all, but a complex system. At its heart is Sirius A, a luminous giant dominating the sky, and orbiting it is Sirius B, a faint, dense white dwarf, invisible to the naked eye. Some astronomers even speculate a third, elusive star, Sirius C, hiding somewhere in the system. It is this very system, distant, mysterious, and seemingly unreachable, that the Dogon people of Mali claim to know in astonishing detail. In the 1930s, French anthropologists Marcel Griaule and Germaine Dieterlen documented something extraordinary. The Dogon described Sirius not as a single star, but as a system of at least 2, perhaps even 3 stars. They spoke of Sirius B, a hidden companion invisible to the naked eye, and detailed its 50-year orbit around Sirius A. They described it as tiny, yet unimaginably dense, heavier than anything else in the sky. Astonishingly, these observations were confirmed by astronomers only decades later. How could a people with no telescopes or modern instruments know such precise details? According to Dogon legend, their knowledge came from the Nommo, mysterious amphibious beings who descended from the stars themselves. The Nommo shared their cosmic wisdom, teaching the Dogon about the heavens, rituals, and even the cycles of the stars, preserved carefully in ceremonies like the Sigwi, celebrated every 60 years. Skeptics argue that the Dogon could have learned this knowledge from outsiders, but the precision of their ancient observations, passed down through generations in song, myth and art, continues to baffle scientists. The Dogon people remind us that sometimes the universe holds secrets that are older than our histories, whispered through myth, hidden in the stars, waiting for those who dare to look up and wonder. Deep in the hills of Mpumalanga, South Africa, lies a circle of standing stones, a site many call Africa's Stonehenge. Known as Adam's Calendar, it is believed by some researchers to be the oldest man-made structure on Earth, possibly dating back 75,000 years. The stones are arranged to align with the cardinal points, solstices and equinoxes, suggesting that this may have been an ancient astronomical observatory. The site was first brought to public attention in 2003 by pilot Johann Heine, who noticed the stone circle from the air. According to him, the layout was far too precise to be random. In fact, one of the upright monoliths casts a shadow that moves across a central stone, acting like a giant sundial. But the mystery goes deeper. Scattered around the surrounding area are thousands of other stone ruins stretching across vast landscapes. Some researchers suggest they are remnants of an advanced civilization that flourished in southern Africa long before recorded history. Mainstream archaeologists, however, are sceptical. They argue that the stones could be the remains of cattle enclosures built by early farming communities just a few centuries ago. Yet, the astronomical alignments seem difficult to dismiss as coincidence. So what is Adam's Calendar? An ancient observatory built by a lost civilization? Or simply weathered stones, reshaped by human hands much later? Until further excavations are conducted, this circle of stone will remain one of Africa's most tantalizing mysteries. A reminder that history may hold far more secrets than we realize. Africa is a land of wonders, where every ruin, every carving, and every story whispers secrets from the past. From vanished armies to ancient stone calendars, its mysteries continue to challenge what we think we know about history. Which of these puzzles do you believe will one day be solved? And which are destined to remain forever unknown? If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me next time as we uncover more.